The readings for this upcoming Sunday come from Isaiah and 1 Corinthians, and the Gospel comes from Mark. The first reading comes from Isaiah chapter 40, verses 21 through 31. Throughout this section of Isaiah, God's action of returning the Israelites, or at least those who desired to go to Jerusalem, is understood as an act of creation. The same power used to make the heavens and the earth are leveraged on behalf of the people to form them into a new creation. Part of this creative work is renewing and strengthening the people as this work is accomplished. God may not be tired, but humans are. Imagining a new future, physical travel toward Jerusalem, and rebuilding a city still largely destroyed are activities that all require energy. Those trusting in the incomparable Lord, however, will have the energy to move forward into the new creation that the Lord has in store. The second reading comes from 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 16 through 23. And in this reading, Paul had wrote in the previous verse that he would rather die than lose his grounds for boasting. Now he makes it clear that he is not boasting because he himself has decided to preach the gospel. He doesn't feel as though he has any choice about whether he will continue to preach about salvation through faith in Jesus, and Christ compelled Paul to preach the gospel. The Lord himself sent Paul into the world with a message of God's grace. And then the gospel comes from Mark, the first chapter, verses 29 through 39. And in this reading, it brings up the importance for us in terms of availability. As a faith community, we're always invited to be available to those who are in genuine need. We need to find a balance between people's needs and our resources, which to me showed intentional relationships in our core values that we've been talking about. We do not help people by working ourselves to the point of burnout either. Having quality time with God to pray, reflect, and renew our energy is central. And Jesus gives us an excellent example here by going away to a deserted place to pray. And let us remember to stay close to that source of all kinds of love.